I'm Marquise, and I am just an extra. I'm the receptionist for this role. Facebook and a lot of other connections of people that I know of knew about this filming going on, and I was able to contact Mark himself about it. I love being able to take as many roles as I can to gain a lot of experience, and to hear about, like, for me to be in Perth, like, as the time we are like filming, I thought it was just like a great opportunity for me to pick it up, and it's been really good so far. Everyone here is lovely, so yeah, I was just intrigued because it was just an opportunity and I just took it. It's gonna sound cheesy, but like genuinely meeting new people. I love being able to meet other people in this industry, to see what it's like for them to be also in this industry, because I'm quite new as well. So I'm excited to meet others, see what their experiences is, get some tips from them, connect with them. Yeah, a lot of networking, I'd say.
Lovely.
My name's Jasmine and I'm assistant gaffer.
I'm Bo and I'm gaffer.
I heard it from Bo.
I heard it from Mark.
Very, very in-depth.
No, but basically Mark sent me a message on Facebook and he's like, Bo, please, 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 I need a gaffer. Yeah. So.
And Bo was like, please, 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 I need an assistant gaffer. And I was like, okay. I started working on a feature film just out of the blue. I do martial arts, and I all started with extra work for a director. That film stopped production and didn't end up being made. He started another film, and I was like, hey, I do photos. If you need a BTS, I'm happy to. And then I met people like Bo and other people through that set, and then keep just appearing on sets.
Lovely. What was the production?
Because You're Mine.
Because You're Mine. Oh, nice. I think I've heard of that as well.
Yeah, cool.
So, Bo, how did you get into the industry?
I fell in.
You fell into the industry?
Yeah, I really did. I've been photographer and videographer for 20 odd years, and just randomly fell into the film industry.
Lovely.
And yeah, there's some nice people, there's some less than nice people, but yeah, and then there's some people that you just, you know, instantly click with and become best friends with.
Ka-chow.
I'm perfect.
And Reuben.
Thank you.
Do you want to answer that one first?
Dinner break.
Dinner break. Relatable. Okay,
No.
Jasmine?
I think I'm just most excited to see the final cinematography of it all. Like, obviously, being gaffer and gaffer assistant, you contribute to the lighting of the project, so you can be like, hey, I put that light there, that's why that's so. It's just nice to have a final contribution to what it looks like on screen.
It's nice to be working on something for once that isn't like a horror or a slasher.
Yes. True.
That's good. Thank you.
Awesome.
My name is Ashley McKenna and I'm playing the lead role of Lola. Yeah, I started acting around 5 years ago, firstly with a student film, and then I got into theatre, and over the past 5 years I've worked on over 50 different projects.
50 different projects. That's really, really impressive.
Yeah, I really love it, so every opportunity to explore a new character is a good one. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing the final project on the big screen. I think Marcus would put an incredible effort into creating this project, and I can't wait to see how it comes together.
Fantastic. Very nice. All good. Well, thank you.
Hi, my name is Justin Kayanatu. I was working with Mark Reuben for the last all his 3 projects, and he called me again, and I'm here now. Firstly, Mark straight away called me and he texted me and he said we are doing another one because I was in Mother's Time.
Okay.
So he called me and when he is giving an opportunity, it's another step for me to learn more about his filmmaking, you know. Basically, this is something which, as a person, any emotions which you have from your childhood till date, this is a scenario where you can use your experience, your life experience, and you can project that and give the best film director. So my personal life experience, I thought I can give in a better way, and that will
Very nice.
improve my character as an actor. And I wanted to become an actor from my childhood. So this is what I want to do from now onwards, full time. Basically, it's all about learning for me. So, you know, the acting is a gradual progress and growth even in my career. So I'm learning every day from the technicians, the crew, the cast, and the way you are setting up the cameras, everything. You know, it's a learning for me. You know.
My name is Charlize Kazma and I'm an extra town person tonight.
Lovely.
My name is Vanessa Njoval and I'm an extra town person as well.
Lovely.
My name is Natanya Njovu and I'm also an extra town person.
Lovely.
My name is Zarisa Njoval and I'm also an extra town person.
I'm just excited to be on set, honestly, because this is my second time ever being in a short film. So just getting to experience, you know, behind the scenes, and seeing the actors do their thing.
Yeah, same. I'm so excited to be on camera because this is my first ever film, and I'm excited to be on set as well and just meet new people and get experience. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'd say same goes for me as well because I've also only been on set twice. So being an extra as well, it's quite a cool experience, being a part of it.
Very nice.
This is my first time on set, so it's really exciting for this opportunity to gain experience, even if it's as an extra.
Very nice. Thank you.
I've been in one other short film. It was a student short film, kind of post-apocalyptic, kind of really bloody, so that was really fun as well. It was called The Blood We Swim In. It hasn't been made yet, but yeah, it was filmed a few weeks ago.
Oh, very nice. Very good.
So I was part of this. It was sort of a 2000s sort of vibe movie and it was very much car related, quite similar to Fast and Furious, that sort of thing. And I was sort of an extra with other roles as well. And yeah, that was my other experience.
Very nice. Okay.
I've always just loved films and I just thought it would be cool to be in a film one day. So my ultimate goal is to just be in a movie one day. So this is just getting good experience for me. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, same for me. I've always wanted to be an actress and that is the goal, to be in movies as well and series. So I feel like it's just good for me to get experience as well. So.
Very nice.
I just feel growing up, I've always just seen it and thought wow, I would like to do something like that because I just think it's just quite cool, you know, just the art of acting. So yeah, that's what brought me into getting into it. Yeah.
Sweet.
Quite similar as them. I've always grown up watching movies and I've always wanted to be in them and be an actress. So it's just always something I've been wanting to do.
Very nice.
I'm most excited about seeing the drunk scene that's being filmed tonight. Just Lola getting into a fight with the drunks, and yeah, I just think it would be really cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm most excited to see where Lola starts smashing the computers and stuff, and just in general, I'm excited to see the movie. I can't wait to see how it turns out. So.
Very nice.
I'm quite excited to see the scene that we're filming tonight. I feel like that would turn out quite cool, as well as just what's going to happen with the drunk characters as well. I think that'll be quite interesting.
I'm really excited to just see the final result of how it all comes together after all the editing, and also the drunk scene. I feel like that'll be very entertaining and fun to watch.
Hi, I'm Mark Regan. I am the writer and director of Alien Echo.
This concept.
Well, all my ideas are kind of digital downloads into my brain. So they're not really, I don't know where that comes from, to be honest. That's kind of part of my creativity, the way it works with stories. Like I tend to get ideas when I'm walking along the beach, swimming, in the shower, or doing sort of something very mundane like washing the dishes, and then I might actually get an idea. So this one came along, it was really, the purpose was a father and a daughter listening for alien signals, and that was the initial idea. And then I thought, well, actually, what's the drama there? And I thought, well, if we jump forward in the daughter's life, and now she's similar to the dad making the same mistakes, and she needs to actually rectify those mistakes to kind of fix her life. Otherwise, she's going to end up like her old man who, doesn't have a very good life. It's been really an interesting experience with Alien Echo because I needed a family from the past, and I needed a set from the past. I then needed a really modern ultra set with like a science lab. And then I also needed an external location where we are tonight. And so it's a bit of a challenging short film that way. I found what was an amazing blessing is I put a call out for technology, old technology, and I had like a guy that collects old radios come along and say, hey, I've got this huge collection. So I went to his house, and not only could I borrow his radio, but he had a literal working workshop. And I thought, hey, if we put people in here from the 1990s, costume, hair, makeup, little kid, this looks like Lola's dad's workshop. And he was happy for us to film there. So that ended up being a really terrific experience. We had Scott and Stacey and a young girl called Taylor who played the happy little family that it doesn't become so happy as the film progresses. And so yeah, I found that was sort of a challenge, but it actually worked out really well. Like it was a really great little experience. Breaking down the film into 3 shoots, so we had that family, it's just them, that was one shoot. Then we had Lola in all of her lab stuff, and then today we've had Lola interacting with other people and her sort of dark night of the soul, literally out here in the dark, roaming the city streets, kind of hitting her rock bottom is what we're filming tonight. So the shoots have been going really well, great actors, awesome crew. Yeah, loving the sort of stills that I've gotten back so far of how it all looks. So I've been very happy.
Sweet as.
I guess what I just want to make is a very entertaining science fiction drama that has that kind of core message. In all my writing and my films, I want to make stories that make an audience kind of think about what the purpose of the story is. I don't want to just do it purely for entertainment purpose. I want to actually deliver a message. And I'm really interested in talking about problems that you have with parents. I'm interested in the kind of way that we lean into cruxes like alcoholism, drugs, might be any sort of addiction. And I'm also interested in always questioning authority. And authority could be parents, religions, government. So all of my stories have to kind of push that. So with Alien Echo, I'm hopeful that I deliver that message in a really entertaining, interesting short film.
Very nice.
So it will go in, once it's totally finished, it will go into a 12-month film festival strategy. So I just try to match the film with film festivals locally, globally, and I do that for about 12 months. And as much as my budget can kind of handle, which is not huge, and from an independent filmmaker's point of view, and I just try to get it into as many festivals, as many eyeballs as possible. And then after that 12 months, online. So it goes on to YouTube, social media, and other places that, where my persona lives.
Hi, I'm Kyle Delaney. I'm playing Drunk 1 in Alien Echo, and I'm really excited. Should be good fun.
Hi, I'm Willie McGiffin, and I'm also drunk as well in Alien Echo. So excited.
Hi, I'm Sandra O'Toole, and I'm also going to be playing a drunk.
So I've been acting for about 2 years now. My family has a big background in like stunt work in Hollywood. So I've always been kind of interested in film life, and I just started out of the blue when I was talking to my cousin back home in Ireland. And I started as an extra as a zombie, like in a short independent production, and it just kind of spiraled from there. And next year I'm going to be doing my first like small part in a feature film, which I'm really excited about. It's pretty cool.
Lovely.
I've done a few extra things here and there, and yeah, I'm just like kind of getting addicted to it, and love being on set, and I just want more of it. And yeah, hopefully one day it'll be my dream, be my main thing. So yeah.
This is actually my first extras gig. Yeah, so I just, it's just something I've been wanting to try for a while. And yeah, the opportunity came up and I did a couple of terms of an acting course. So I'm very, very excited to be here and dip my toes in the water. Yeah.
My favorite thing about acting is like the sense of freedom to jump into like a different life that you would never be in ever. Like I got to play a bikie, and I am the most furthest thing from a bikie you will ever meet, and it was really cool and really fun. And that is just by far the coolest thing to do in your life, is to just do whatever you want and be free. And I get to do that on like a day-to-day basis, and it's really fun.
Pretty much similar to what he said, but yeah, it's just the freedom, and also it's just something amazing and different that, you know, you just couldn't do in any other field. Like, it's just so out there, and, you know, you just get a rush from it, you know, not like anything else in the world.
Yeah, I like the creativity of it, and just the expression side of acting. And I also like the idea that it doesn't matter what role you play, someone out there watching you could identify themselves. So it's almost like you're giving them an outlet, you know, to sort of watch a certain character. Yeah, and just seems like fun. And I love that no two experiences would ever be the same. You know, it'll always be something different. Yeah, yeah.
It's definitely like the most unique project I've done. Like the whole like sci-fi aspect of like the aliens, and that's really cool. So I want to see how well together it's put, and I can only imagine because it's Mark, because it's going to be amazing. I'm just so excited to see the finished project. It's going to be amazing to watch it on the big screen when I finally get the opportunity.
Just excited to see, you know, how the story goes, and yeah, just the same thing, how it turns out. I've never done anything sci-fi, so, you know, I'm very interested in something different and new. So yeah, no, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, yeah, what they said. Also, just to see, I'm just interested to see it all come together at the end. I mean, I've got such a minor role, but just to see the whole film come together, and I also love sci-fi, so.
So my name is Jack, and I'm the behind-the-scenes photographer. I actually I heard about it through the Facebook Filmmakers group. I forgot what it's called, like Perth Filmmakers. I just saw an ad and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. I really want to be a part of this.
Sweet as, man.
And then yeah, so I sent Mark a message, and thankfully he liked my stuff, so I ended up getting the job. My experience in the film industry has been kind of on and off. Last year I was really into videography. I did a lot of ballet stuff. Apart from that, I've worked on a couple short films. But yeah, I'm really just breaking in. But it's what I want to do, it's where I want to go, so. I'm really most excited for the networking and just meeting people. I really like talking to people, and this is a really cool group, so I'm excited for that.